Give me another philosophical question, Toaster. You hit me with your best shot, Toaster. Okay, give me an existential crisis.
Oh,
I can take it.
The ship of Do you know the ship of Theseus?
What?
The ship of Theseus. Have you heard of that one?
Ship of Theseus?
Yeah.
Who's that?
It's a good one. Okay, so there was this guy. His name was Theseus, and he had a ship. Like
oh, ship of Theseus. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was Theseus's ship. It was great.
Okay.
And you know, it was a really cool boat. You know, you would sail the seas or something with it. But you know, as things do, especially in the olden times, it would wear down, and you know, you'd have to repair it, right?
Right.
So we kept the boat for a really long time, and he would replace a part of the boat every so often, and eventually he replaced and repaired so much of the boat that there wasn't a single piece of the boat that was left from the original boat. It was like every single part of the boat was replaced with a different part.
Okay.
So is the boat still the ship of Theseus, or is it something completely different altogether?
Whoa. Wait!
And better question, if it is something different because it is physically a bunch of new objects, at what point did it change? Did it change when you replaced the first board? But no one would say that it's just a completely new ship if you replaced one board. But how much do you have to replace before you say that it is no longer the original ship of Theseus? Or is it still the original ship of Theseus?
My brain hurt. Yeah, May said, question for the toast. Did he pay all his down payments because it might be owed by the bank?
Oh, you mean did Theseus? I don't know. He probably didn't care. He's like a funny guy. But here's where this question gets really cool and funny.
Okay.
Do you know like how the human body works?
Yes. Wait.
And
yes.
What? And how your body does the same thing, where parts of your body, you know, have to get repaired and replaced, and you know, you like shed skin, dead skin, and you know, you poop out your waste and stuff.
Oh yeah, I poop.
Yeah. So every, you know, however many years, like 10 or so years, effectively every cell in your body has died and been replaced with a new one. So
am I still a ship? Oh, you're right. After a couple of years, am I still the ship, chat? Oh my god. The chat's omega lolling, but this is so deep, bro. Like, why are you omega lolling? Oh.
Yeah, chat, her brain is expanding right now. Are you dumb in all caps? That's crazy.
No, but that's true though. Like, at one point, you have shedded and shitted. You have shed everything away. Are you still the same ship? Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, that is so cool. I'm getting shivers on my hand. That is so cool. I still remember. Oh my god, is that why we can't remember childhood memories too much? Because we shed, right?
Well, presumably your brain cells are still intact. But
oh, then you are still the same person because you have the stuff of your old people. Like, you still have stuff from the past, so you're not a completely new ship.
Possibly. But if you are your brain, then that means you're just the passenger of your body, which is the ship.
Wait, hold on.
If you think about it, you're kind of just like a mecha.
This is giving me like the weirdest brain juices ever.
Isn't it cool?
That is so cool. Well, wow. Wait, you know, there's like this thing that I saw. I have a philosophical question for you, Toaster. Yeah, I am smart and philosophical. All right.
Yeah?
Do you know, what if the colors you see are not the real colors and the world is actually more colorful than this? Think about that.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Can't like shrimp see more colors than humans?
Yeah, which means the world you see it is not how it actually is.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? You're supposed to be like, whoa. Okay, when I heard that, I was like, whoa, that's fucking nuts, bro. Like, you're telling me I go outside and then the grass is not actually supposed to be green? It is supposed to be another color? Does that make you so uncomfortable?
Well, nothing is colored at all.
What the fuck do you mean by that?
Okay, so what is color?
I don't know, but I'm a little colorblind, so like...
Color is simply our perception of the light. Because light exists in many different wavelengths, and we only see a certain band of all light, you know, visible light. But there's like ultraviolet light, there's infrared light, you know, there's plenty of different wavelengths of light, right? We only see the ones that we call visible light. But what actually makes something green is just because it is reflecting light. But the thing itself is not green. It's just the light that is bouncing off of it is green. And we only see it as green because it hits our eyeballs and activates those things.
No, if that's the case, I learned this. No, because the sky is blue, how can the grass be green?
What do you mean?
The light is coming from the sky, right?
Well, the light is coming from the sun.
Yes, and the sun is not green.
Well, the sun emits a lot of light.
Then how comes like if that's the case, then some grass will not be green, but all grass is green.
Well, because grass has this funny little thing called, what is it called? Chloro something? It has funny green bits.
Yeah, that is
Chlorophyll,
green.
there you go.
Chlorophyll is green.
Well, no. Chlorophyll reflects green light. So we say it is green because the light that is reflected off of it goes into our eyes, which is green. But there is no object is colored a certain way. It is simply reflecting light.
Then how come some people are colorblind?
Because people like Ruben have a skill issue and did not get any funny cones for green and red because he sucks.
Yeah, colorblind people. Shaking my head, lol, huh? I don't get it. So you're telling me that the grass is not actually green. It's just the light.
Nothing is actually any color. Yes. Because for all we know, there are plenty of other things that reflect other wavelengths of light that we don't see because our eyes don't sense those wavelengths of light unless, you're a shrimp, apparently. So anything can be any color, effectively. And
so if you're
for
telling me,
reason,
if I were to just shine a different... Okay, so my bottle is purple. If I were to... Can I make it red?
I mean...
If I focus really hard on it?
Well, no.
Oh.
You can't make it red by just looking at it. You could shine red light in it so that it only could possibly reflect red light because purple is pretty close to red. But,
Where do you get red light? If you say that red is not... If red doesn't exist, how do you get red light?
From a red light bulb or something that only emits red light. It's just a wavelength.
But where did you get red? Because there is no red.
Well, you just... Okay. You put a filter over a light.
I'm gonna shit myself. I actually feel like pooping. My stomach hurts. I don't get it.
Hey, you go to the red light store.
I don't get it!
Dude, you guys know how often I teach like science to VTubers? It's so fun.
My head hurts. I'm gonna play Minecraft. I like Minecraft because in Minecraft everything is the same color and it's nice. I don't have to think about sun and whatnots and all that other stuff.
I think you do have to think about those things in Minecraft.
No, Mousy has to for me.
Dex 300 Michi.
Bro, this is so hard. Can we get into 4D stuff like hypercube? Isn't a hypercube just a normal cube?
Well, it's a 4-dimensional one, isn't it? Is that what
Every cube is 4-dimensional, Toaster. If it's 3-dimensional, it's a square.
Huh? Run that by me again?
Wait, sorry. No, I mean, okay, so a square is like... I'm sorry, so a square is a 2-dimensional. A 3D is a drawing of a square, but more squares on it. And a 4D is the cube you can touch. Like a Rubik's Cube is 4-dimensional, because you can touch it. Right?
What?
Like 3D is like, it looks 4D, but it's
You are
flat.
so VTuber pilled that you're adding an extra dimension between 2 and 3.
No, because like when you watch a 3D debut, right? It looks 3D, but it's still flat because it's on your screen. But if you meet someone IRL, that's a 4D person.
That is definitely not how it works. No, you're okay. You're right. You're right about the first thing, kind of, where like you see things in 3D on like a monitor, but it's actually still a series of 2D images. Sure, yeah, but that doesn't mean that is now 3D, and what is actually 3D is 4D. A 3-dimensional object. Okay, here's a quick question. Do you know what the dimensions are? When you say like 2 or 3 or 4D, what are those dimensions?
2D is flat.
No, name the 3 dimensions and the 4th one for bonus points.
Like the numbers?
For 20 cents.
No, what is the first, second, third, and 4th dimension? You literally play Minecraft. You should know this.
A block? Oh, XYZ. What? I thought XYZ is
Okay.
direction.
Well, okay, so XYZ, those are letters used to represent the 3 dimensions, the first 3. What are the first 3 dimensions?
Dude, you have to ask me in a way that I can understand. I'm ESL, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking
this
about?
XYZ thing, like
Yes.
when I say XYZ, you're thinking of like
X300
That
a
is-
3D modeling
Is this
program or
going to be
something,
on the
right?
test?
Like a
No,
graph.
I'm-
I forgot to take notes.
What?
No.
Oh,
What do you
God.
think they are?
What do you mean the
It
test
went
is
on
tomorrow?
Minecraft.
Well,
On Minecraft,
yeah.
it's on your screen. There's numbers with like 3 types of numbers, and one of those is XYZ.
Yeah, I believe that is your coordinates, I assume.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, your 3-dimensional coordinates. So what does the X, Y, and Z measure?
How much blocks I have to travel to get to a certain direction?
Jade
Yeah, you're getting
Satin
there.
X300
Yes.
Pajang X Levar
Okay, I'll give you the first one.
Oh.
The first dimension is a well.
Wait, someone said length, width, and height. Is that what you're talking about?
Wow, the backseating. Mods ban that game.
Oh, I just didn't understand the question. Yes, I know about length, height, and width.
Yeah, those are the 3 dimensions.
Oh.
So what would the fourth one be?
Volume?
Well, you get volume by having 3 dimensions.
Oh. Surface area?
Well, you also get that. That comes free with your 3rd dimension.
Oh. Weight?
That is unrelated.
Oh. No, that's it. That's all I've learned.
The 4th dimension is time.
What the fuck are you, high?
No.
What the fuck do you mean by that? The
Okay,
first
so, like,
dimension is time, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck do you mean, yeah? If there's a square on my desk, it doesn't matter about the time. Time doesn't affect
Right.
it. It's a
because
cube on my
is
square.
a 2-dimensional object.
Okay, if there's a cube, if there's a Rubik's cube and I put it on my desk, it doesn't fucking matter. How do I measure time on a cube?
Well, you measure the time with a clock.
It doesn't, it has nothing to do. The clock is circle, the cube is cube. It has nothing to do with the cube.
But the cube is still there after time has passed. Therefore, the cube exists on the 4th dimension.
Oh my god.
Yo, does she get it?
Oh my god, I understand. Okay, so you're saying, okay, so 3D, like we are 3D, right?
Sure. Kinda.
Yeah, we're like,
I mean,
2D is like a VTuber. Like VTubers are 2D.
yes.
And then
Yes.
humans are 3D. 4D
Yes.
is like old people because time has affected it. Like whatever is 3D and affected by time, that is 4D.
I mean, but everything is affected by time, Mochi.
No, but old people have been affected more.
Well, yeah, they have traveled a great distance on the 4-dimensional plane, but that doesn't mean that you are not also existing on the 4th dimensional plane because you are also moving through time.
So we're 4D too.
Yes.
People are 4D, then what is 3D then? Oh, dead
Well, I mean,
creatures.
even a sheet of paper is a 3-dimensional object. It's just really, really thin.
Okay, so Rubik's Cube is 3D and people are 4D.
Well, the Rubik's Cube is also moving through time, just like you
What
are.
is not moving through time, Toaster? A clock!
That? Well,
No.
No clock.
What is not moving with time?
I don't think anything, as far as we know.
So with that
Because
analogy,
if there was an object that did not move through time, then you would not be able to perceive it, for it would exist in only one point in time that it would be so minuscule and short that we would not perceive it fast enough. It would exist in one moment. If you were frozen in time, if like, you know, you had the power to stop time and everything was standing still, then you momentarily become a 3-dimensional only object, effectively.
so with that in mind, 3Ds don't even exist.
Kinda. 3D objects is just how we refer to things that are 3-dimensional. But
My head
obviously,
hurt.
we're all moving through time.
Kitty Kaz
So
Textured
there's not really a point in
X300.
distinguishing
So I
between
wasn't
the
even
styles.
wrong with my
Seeing
first
4D.
analogy
You can
then.
only have
What was the first
seeing
analogy?
4D.
Dude, high tech Aztec, you know me well enough. Like you know I don't understand jack shit of what you just said, right? Seeing 4D would be seeing something as it has been seen and will be at all points in time. You know what that came to mind? A book.
Yeah,
Like you are reading
you
every
still-
page of the book.
right. You still see the world in 3D because you can't see all of time, but you're moving through time You just don't see it. So everything you see is still 3D. You're mixing mathematical and physics versions of dimensions. Yeah, well, physics is math. Boom.
So
Checkmate.
like Doctor Strange from Marvel can see in 4D because he can time travel.
Yeah, I think he actually did that once.
Wait, so my first analogy is true then. If we forget about Doctor Strange, right? It's 2D is flat, 3D is looks 3D but flat, and then 4D is us.
No. If
We
it's
just
flat
don't
but
see
looks
that we're
3D,
4D.
that just means it's an optical illusion.
Get the... my head is I'm actually like getting dizzy. Like my world is spinning. I don't get it.
You're doing great.
I can't think this hard. Like, can I draw in 4D?
No.
Then I'm cooked. Okay, I'm a visual learner. I don't get it. I'm so confused. I am so confused.
Show her a hypercube rotating. Let's see.
If you can show me a hypercube rotating, then that's not 4D because as you said,
But it's just a 3D representation of it, which is on a 2D screen, so it's actually only a two-dimensional representation of it. Therefore, there's no good way to show you. But you
okay,
can
show me.
get an idea of what it would kind of look like. Maybe, sorta.
Okay, show me.
Let's see.
Who fucking came up with this anyways? Who
Check
decided
this
to...
out.
Okay, hold on. Alright, chat. This is apparently called the hypercube rotation.
Okay, well, is that what you think it was gonna do?
What? Bro, I shit you not. Okay, I'm gonna say something, but this will be like, huh, Michi? I know chat's gonna be like, huh, Michi, huh? You know what this looks like? Unironically, this is an automated flashlight. That is exactly how it looks like. This is how it looks like. It rotates this because like it's like pumping.
That is not...
The little hole in the center, it's like pumping out.
Hole?
Yeah, okay, hold on. You can see my mouse, right, chat? This part, like this little square hole, is like pumping out. You see that? It's like pumping out, and then there's more, and it's like pumping out.
It's not a hole. Well, I mean, it...
We literally have a toy that looks like this. Hold on, like a normal
What do you mean,
people toy.
who's we?
Not like a sexual toy. It's a normal toy. Hold on, I forgot what it's called.
Here is a sea creature water wiggler.
See
One of
this?
those things that
Look, it slips and slides.
they slip out of your hands.
It slips out of your
That
hand.
is not...
Has these
It is. That is actually the
that is-
same thing.
Man.
Right? Like you hold one angle and then it'll just keep sliding off. I'm not crazy. That literally looks the same, chat. Exactly the same. Yeah, because have you ever had one of those? We had those in Indo, like way back ago. And I like to hold it and then it would like always slip out of your hands. Because it would fold onto itself and the weight of the water would bring it to fold on itself. So it's always like slipping and sliding. And that's the same thing as the hypercube. You know what a Mobius strip is?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's like one...
That's one-dimensional. Well, kinda.
Okay,
Yeah.
everybody.
I know
today-
about the
Well, it's good,
Mobius strip
but it's-
because that's how I used to cheat long time ago.
You... Huh? What do you mean
Yeah.
you used to
Like
cheat
you...
how?
So you take a Mobius strip, but a really long one, and then you fold it in half, and then you put it in like a fold of erasers. So when you open it, you can just rotate it around.
The only motives
You know?
are my
Fold
bowels
of
after eating hot
erasers?
taco.
For what?
Like cheat in school.
To cheat in school?
Yeah, you just write down... Do you not cheat in school?
No!
Okay, then never mind.
Why do you think I know about all this stuff?
Then never mind.
Slightly inaccurately.
String theory actually suggests that there's 11 spatial dimensions, but only 3 of them are big enough to notice. So we have 3 spatial dimensions that are big enough to see any changes, but the other dimensions aren't big enough to notice any difference with movement.
Wait, so he's saying that this is all a theory. This is
Kinda.
not real.
A string theory.
It is suggested that this exists, but there is no real proof that this is real. It is just suggested that it's real.
Right. So you had a pattern of numbers. Like, do you know like the square numbers?
Yes.
Yeah, so like 1,
Yeah, like
to,
small twos and small threes?
sure, yeah.
Okay.
So you have 27, 36, etc. Now let's say that we as humans just could not perceive or understand numbers past 100. But we could see that there is a pattern of square numbers going up past 100. We could theorize with mathematical theories that there are more square numbers. But we couldn't prove it because we theoretically could not comprehend or see such things.
Huh?
What?
So basically, this theory is
It's
it
how
exists because we assume that there are things we cannot comprehend, and thus the thing we cannot comprehend is the fourth dimension. Because we are
Yeah,
too stupid to
sure.
comprehend this outer worldly thing.
Exactly. We do not have the sensory organs or, the logical reckoning to comprehend such things. But due to patterns of the things that we do observe, we can theorize that these things exist. Which is really funny because this brings us right back to the first thing we talked about with the cave and the shadows, where if we lived all our life in the cave in the shadows, or in this case, only being able to perceive 3 dimensions, if we were to suddenly walk into a world where we could perceive all 11 dimensions, theoretically, would we even know what to do? Would we even be able to recognize it? Could we even sense it with our bodies?
What the fuck is Blood on about? What? I'm not the only one that doesn't get this. Do you get it, chat? Be honest. Do you actually understand jack shit of what we've been talking about for the past 48 minutes?
Science, a theory does not just the same.
They're are all saying yes, bro.
A theory is an explanation that can
don't
be
lie.
has been repeatedly tested.
In science, a theory does not just the same as a common term. In science, a theory is an explanation that can be or has been repeatedly tested. And this is not repeatedly tested, is it?
Oh yeah, kinda.
Whatever, bro. Okay, you know what? Chat, listen. All I can say, you might be like, actually, Michi, the smartest people are the most miserable, and I am very happy right now. Okay?
So
Live
true.
blissfully. If there's a 4D being out there somewhere that can make me smaller, bigger, age, they can see inside me, okay? Good on them. Good on them. You do you, queen, king, your honor, anything. I don't care.